Hey guys, Roman Reaper here. So, I just finished The Mandalorian Season 2. I just watched the finale. Now, I never actually did a review on Series 1, but I really enjoyed it. Yes, there were a few filler episodes, but for the most part, it was, you know, it had relevant episodes to the story, and the action was great. Like, Mando is just an absolute badass, and Pedro Pascal played him really well. And of course, season one also introduced us to Baby Yoda, the internet's new favorite thing, and it also had plenty of very exciting moments in its finale, including, among others, Mando being a complete badass and bringing down a TIE fighter, and revealing to us that Moff Gideon had a dark saber, that the stage was set for season two. And I can say, having watched all 8 episodes, season two delivers. Season two really delivers the goods. Like, right from the opening episode, we get Mando being a badass, and that leads him to the course of the story. And that episode ended really well with the aspect ratio expanding to full screen. So that episode ended very epically, and yeah, over the course of the season we get many more exciting moments as well, including the reveal of Ahsoka Tano, played by Rosario Dawson, who played her very well. And yeah, Ahsoka does actually look pretty good in live action, I must say, after, pretty much always seeing her in animation. Making the leap to live action work very well. And we also get the reveal of Baby Yoda's name, Grogu. That was a very exciting moment in that same episode, in fact. So, yeah, episode 5 is, without a definitely the best episode of the series. And then all the other episodes are great, but with episode 2 kind of being the filler episode of the series, which, it was entertaining filler, but it was still kind of filler nonetheless, although that was kind of paid off in episode 3. But yeah, the action does like really ramp up through episodes 6, 7, and 8, and it's all throughout all the episodes. The action scenes are done really well. They're always very exciting and they're choreographed really well, and there's always a certain level of stakes to them, which always kept the suspense up for the characters. And yeah, that was great. Episode 8 in particular has some really good tense sequences involving these new stormtroopers called dark troopers, where they're not even stormtroopers, they're more like droids, which look like they have stormtrooper armor. They were like probably the coolest thing introduced in the series. And yeah, I'd love to have like an action figure of one of these guys, because they were badass and so cool. Just a really like nice design. There's like a really tense scene where they're like powering up, and another tense sequence where they're like trying to bash their way through a door, and they're powerful enough to rival even Mando, which as a touch I really liked. And speaking of badass, Boba Fett is back, played by Tamara Morrison, who of course played Jango Fett in Attack of the Clones. And yeah, I'm so glad they brought Boba back. Not only that, but he was actually like a complete badass. Not like, he looked really cool, but was actually kind of useless, like he was in the original trilogy. No, no, no. He was badass and looked cool, and Tamara Morrison played him really well. Yeah, it's really nice to see him back and his dignity restored. And judging by that after credit scene in episode 8, this is not the last we're going to see of him, which really excites me. And yeah, one last nice little touch that I really enjoyed that really got me excited. At the end of episode 8, Luke Skywalker shows up, and it actually is Mark Hamill playing him. I don't know if they de-aged him. I think they obviously have, but that is done really well. He looks just like he did in Return of the Jedi. Well, that's kind of not surprising because it's set after Return, but yeah. And now, and obviously he takes Grogu to train him, which obviously this should fill in kind of, hopefully this should fill in the blanks of what happened with Luke between now and the sequel trilogy. So obviously we know he trained a whole like school of Jedi, which Kylo Ren went to, but it would be interesting to see what happened like before that. Obviously with Grogu. Yeah. Sorry, I'm fanboying here. Overall, Mandalorian season 2 was great. Really, really good series of television. Even better than the first. And I don't make that statement lightly because season 1 was great. Season 2 was amazing. Sure, there is like one filler episode, but apart from that, they really, really outdid themselves with this series. And yeah, it's proof that they should stick to making Star Wars television shows rather than like films for, well, at least for the next few years anyway. Although I know we're getting Rogue Squadron directed by Patty Jenkins, which I'm looking forward to. But yeah, all the rest of the output is TV shows, and if they're all on the same level as what these 2 seasons of Mando, especially season 2, have delivered, yeah, bring on some more. Overall, I'm going to give Mandalorian season 2 a 9.5 out of 10. It really deserves it. So yeah, have you guys seen Mandalorian season 2? Let me know down in the comments. What do you think of it? What do you think of it compared to season 1? And what was your favourite like fan servicey moment? Was it Boba Fett showing up? Was it Ahsoka Tano showing up? Or was it Luke and R2 showing up in the finale? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload.